Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be reviewing Prospero the Great, the exclusive Legends Pass monster for this season at level 150 rank 5. So today I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know whether this monster is actually worth your $50 or not, and showing you guys the best skills, the best room setup, and everything you need to know about this mythic monster. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, you should drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. So you can see we have a level 150 rank 5 Prospero the Great here, and I've got to say the design is kind of cool, you know, like look at the design. So let's take a look at the traits. You have Immune to Fear, which is basically one of the new effects that some of the monsters have, such as Psych Chaos and a few other ones. Then you have Anticipation. Anticipation is really good. So for example, whenever you go up against a monster that performs an extra turn, you get that extra turn right after him. And then you have Satisfactory Area Sandstorm. So in the beginning of the battle, you're just going to apply Sandstorm, which will deal a lot of damage against other monsters. For the element, we have Earth, obviously. Take a look at this. We have 26,464 power at level 150. That's actually not that bad, but also it's not super high, nothing insane. 397,840 life. That life could have been slightly better. I mean, I feel like his stats are quite alright, you know? You guys see the stats? But anyways, what we're gonna do is check out the skills. Skills are very important. So we have a very heavy earth damage to one enemy, apply Sandstorm and damage reduction to all enemies. So the Sandstorm, I believe, is only for one enemy, if not for everybody, and then damage reduction is obviously for everybody. It's not a total damage reduction or a 50%, it's just a 25%. We have a Destiny Shuffle, which is a moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies quicksand to all enemies, and a random damage boost effect to itself. Now that's actually pretty good. It is a magic skill, so having that, it's nice since he's an earth monster, so you have access to another elemental skill. So magic, that's actually pretty good. And it comes with quicksand, and obviously you get the random damage boost. You could end up getting a 50% damage boost, 25% double damage, or even a triple damage. Now you also have distracted moves, which is a sandstorm to one enemy and then heavy earth damage to one enemy. You can obviously go ahead and run that. Last but not least, we have quick shuffle, which is a heavy magic damage to one enemy, applies a random positive side effect to itself. That random positive side effect could be evasion, could be a random damage boost, you know what I mean? Now, this one doesn't really deal damage. I wouldn't really run that, honestly. This one, that's pretty low. I don't know about that one, to be honest. Applies quicksand to one enemy, and then low earth damage. So you have a spammable skill, but I don't think anybody's really gonna run that, right? But anyways, overall, I would recommend running these 4 skills, okay? Now, the damage outputs are pretty high, I've got to say, especially this one right here, the very heavy earth damage. So, that's quite nice, right? So, anyways, we have one single target that's magic, one AoE magic, and then the 2 single target earth. Okay, and the cooldowns aren't really that high, surprisingly. Let's take a look at the relics. Ooh, sword and trap, I like this. Okay, so obviously you can do Elvira sword, wingsu, voltic sword, Dukes, or is that Shrimp Waiter? Both works. And then you have Laser Beam Sword. Now, I'm sure many of you guys have access to this, so I guess I'll just go with that. And then here, you can actually go with many, but what I would highly suggest is Slumpshire Trap, because you need something to regenerate your stamina, right? So, here, let's say, obviously you don't want to go with something like this because he already comes with an Anticipation. You already got that as a trait. You can go with Razzle's Sword if you want. There is Black Moon as well, which goes well with basically any monster in the game. And let me say, there is Comet. We're not gonna go with that. When the turn starts, if any ally's life is below 50%, increases all allies' strength. No, I like the other one. Where's the Spectroscopy or whatever it's called? Here it is. Let's go with this one. Now for the runes, obviously you want to go with 2 strength and 1 speed. You can also do 2 speed and 1 strength because that's pretty popular as well. But for this case, I'm just going to go with something like this. I'm going to pair it up with something like this as well. Although I feel like Prospero is probably too fast if I give it a speed. So maybe we can actually switch that up with something different. It doesn't have to be necessarily strength, but I guess we'll go with it. So this monster will have access to triple strength, a triple damage, and double damage most likely. So we're gonna see a lot of damage, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and get into this match real quick and see how this goes. What are we up against? Okay. Oh great, we got Dark Voltic. Well, sometimes he does spam his extra turn skills even when he sees Anticipation. Okay, well, I think he tried trade disabling me, but it didn't work unless that was just a AoE PER. So you have Nanovirus, you have the quicksand that's applied with his status caster. What I'm going to do is just give this triple damage. So if you do end up triggering Anticipation, which you didn't, good. But if you did, I would have destroyed you. So now we can actually deal quite a lot of damage. Now look, we have this AoE skill which we can't really land on everybody except the dog. I guess I'll just go ahead and eliminate Euro first, which is the main threat. Because if I, oh my gosh, 1.49 million damage. So we got mirror damage as a random positive status effect. That's pretty cool. But what I was gonna say was, I forgot what I was gonna say actually. I really forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so the main threat is obviously, or was, you know, Ural. And we had to take down Ural first. He just keeps on recharging because of anticipation. Get out of here. But yeah, it's because Ural was the main threat, so if we eliminate him, get rid of him, he doesn't resurrect Voltic or the other one, whichever we got rid of. You know what I mean? So it was best to take down Ural first, and then take down, obviously, the other ones. But anyways, let's see how this next one goes. Okay, now this is quite interesting because normally that monster right there, he ends up cycling his extra turns and stuff like that. So I wonder if he's gonna do that here. Or is he just gonna use the AoE skill? He does use the AoE. Now we get rid of the triple damage, but it's okay because monster just packs a punch. So look, we're gonna just do the double damage. Alright, so we have double damage. We can use the AoE magic. And we do have this one, which comes with a random positive status effect. Let's go with the random positive status effect again. Let's see what we get. Damage increase. Ooh, how much is it? How much is the damage increase? Actually, I don't think it matters because, you know, what's his name? Cupid's just gonna target me. Just gonna NER that. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and cleanse that. It's okay. I'm gonna survive this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse everything. Actually, I could do the double damage NER. Or should we just cleanse? I think cleansing is better. We can still eliminate them even without the damage boost. Get out of here. So, we can go with this. Bam. Get rid of the main threat. And Shadow Unison is going to kick in twice. Eliminate one. Now, Shadow Unison is going to deal quite a lot of damage, sadly, because of the, you know, element's advantage against this monster. So just be careful with that. Alright. I guess we could do the total damage reduction with the poison. Then I'm just gonna go with the repent, and that's gonna eliminate you. GG's. That is how you win, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know this monster doesn't have access to pierce or anything like that, or dodge area. If he had access to dodge area, that would have been pretty sweet. Even though there's no pierce, dodge area is actually not that bad. But this monster still deals a lot of damage, and it's actually not that bad. He's quite underrated, I've got to say. Not many are really like talking about him right now. In my opinion, I think he's pretty underrated. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Double damage. So now with all of that, let's see how much damage we can actually deal. Now keep in mind, this is a single target. Okay, we can't use AoEs because both of these guys have dodge area. How do you even have... Oh, you got the nanovirus after... Yeah, because you triggered it. You triggered 7 cents. I was gonna say, how do you have your dodge area? Okay, so let's see how much damage we can deal with the Sandstorm. You guys ready? 5.59 million damage. Yeah, those, you know, thunder monsters need to watch out. They really gotta watch out. Prospero the Great is here. So as you can see, Naya is forced to use her AoE skill over and over again until obviously the monster either gets trade disabled or something else. She's just gonna continue doing that. I think I'll just do this. Get rid of Naya because you got rid of my Elvira. You know, gotta punish you. I'm gonna go ahead and do the double damage with heal. I'm not sure why you're not trade disabling me. You could literally trade disable and then you can do the rest of whatever you're doing. So let's go ahead and deal a lot of damage with this first skill. I think that's his most powerful skill if I'm not mistaken, right? Dang, I'm gonna die, but it's okay. I'm gonna come back. Wait, what? Wait, do I have... Oh, it's because I just got resurrected twice, basically. I'm gonna do this instead, actually. Try cycling now. Good. Oh, that AoE didn't land, but it's okay. We're just gonna pretend like it did. So, overall, Prospero is actually not that bad, guys. I kind of regret not buying the exclusive Legends Pass now. I'm just kidding. Okay, the monster's good. Okay, I won't lie. The monster's good, but, you know, Although he's gonna be used in maybe Team Wars the most. PvP, I'm not sure about PvP, but mainly Team Wars. Okay, because for PvP there's better monsters to use, right? There's Serpentix, there's Cupid, you see him everywhere. But for Team Wars, he's actually not gonna be that bad. So if you want to run him on PvP, you can. Or sorry, not PvP, Team Wars. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's Monsters and Monster review, and I also forgot to mention, huge thanks to Bunky for letting me borrow her account to review this monster for you guys. I couldn't have done it without her, so huge thanks to her. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below your opinion as about this monster, and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.